this old lady called Sarah, I believe, Sarah something in America. She went to Pakistan, and when she set up a meeting, she was praying and people are getting healed. And guess what happened? In that moment, as she was ministering, she realized that her photos were on the trees written wanted. With a prize on it. Dead or alive. Imagine you're on the stage preaching. You're dead or alive. We went with my wife to Punjab, to the Punjab region of India. I don't remember the actual place. I don't know whether it was called Punjab or went there.
Yeah.
Was it Punjab, that place?
Yeah. Punjab.
Yeah, went there. As we were going to the airport that day, we saw that on social media and newspapers, they had said, this person, me now, I was the largest threat to their religion. Because I went to the front and I challenged Muslims, Hindus, and I said, talk to Allah. And you talk to your God. And if your God is the real God, let him hide the information from me. And I said, I'm about to enter into any room you have in your house. Just tell him to hide some things in certain locations. If I find it, you Muslims, you're good dealers. We make a deal now. You close my eyes that I won't see nothing. Then I'll come. Or you ask me some questions because you might think I've already seen, now I'm coming to you. They said, that's a good deal. I went to the mic like this, said, good deal, good deal, good deal, good deal. I said, okay, now. I started going prophesying. And all of them said, you know what? Have a deal. You said if we fail to make our Allah cover this, guess what? Your God is real. That's it. Following morning, I was in the paper, social media, and I'm going to the airport. And I'm just thinking, when we get to the airport, I will be arrested right there. See?
Jesus.
Then I was just praying. When I got there, I got on the flight, and you know where you start checking if we are really off the ground, you know you've already gone. You might just turn around and come back, you know. You look at that map on the flight, where it crosses the border, you're like, yeah, we're out of the country now. But just imagine that just by that 3-day meeting where prophecies were given, healings happened, and these guys came to church, and they are Muslims and Hindus, and they see the workings of a God of the Good News Church. And they say, wow, we need to change. Your God is real. Wow. And then you become a threat to your whole religion. And the government, it was actually on a police Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah. They were looking for me. Wow. They were even writing there that we don't think he ended there with a good visa. They were right. Now, I don't think the visa was for preaching or anything like that. So, but just imagine if I was caught. Which God was I going to cry to? You mean the God who left Paul in jail? You mean the God who left John on the island of Patmos? Is the one I was going to pray for, to pray to be released. He will say, be like John.
Be like John, enjoy.
Endure like a good soldier. Like, God, I'm not a good soldier. I'm a very bad soldier. Listen to me. You don't know what this brings. What we have suffered to do what we're doing right now. You don't know. And what we have suffered is not even comparable to the other things that other men of God suffered. And right now you are there. You're like, God, I want to do whatever you say to me. You come to a prophet. Let the prophet reveal what your calling is. Let the prophet reveal not just your calling, your assignment.
Your assignment.
Because I can tell you are a prophet, but you don't know your assignment. Your assignment is not your calling. Sometimes it's not your calling. Your calling, you might be a prophet, but what is the assignment? To prophesy to who?
Wow.
It might be to prophesy to people that will kill you if you prophesy in a dangerous direction. Maybe you are the prophet to Islam, in the sense that you should be going to Islamic countries and pray there and preach there. Then what happens to you? All of my sons simply mentioned that light. This one was looking for light, and Jesus is the light. In jail for 33 days. Imagine that. So are you going to take what God says do? This is the issue. There is an assignment.
There's an assignment.
Jesus said, a body is thou prepared for me. He knew he was going into a body. Imagine, he says he became poor so that we may be rich. Wherefore, when he cometh into the world, he says, sacrifice and offerings thou wouldest not, but a body you prepared for me. You didn't even take sacrifice. This is beyond sacrifice. You put a body, eternity, constrained in finite vessel.
Finite vessel.
Infinite. Being put in a finite, it wants to come out, it can't, but it knows it shouldn't be here. It can't fit in there. That it had to fit in there. 9 months in a womb, knowing it was God, but it needed to stay there. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you know, you people have never asked anyone who has been to jail for 2 hours, not 20 days, 2 hours, where you are not allowed to do what you need to do. You do what they tell you, and the menu is their menu, not yours. 2 hours. Now Jesus was 9 months in his mother's womb, inside, knowing he created the outside, knowing the thing that is carrying him, he created it too. Constrained in a finite vessel. When you are infinite.
Wow.
Have you ever seen the galaxies, the Milky Way, and the pictures of the sun and all these and the black holes and whatever they think the world looks like? If you think of it, and then you look at an earth like this. If you take the sun and put it in proportion to Mount Everest, let's say the sun was Mount Everest, the earth would be like a golf ball.
Wow.
Do you understand? Yet that sun was vomited from his mouth. And now he is restricted not to earth, to a person who is on earth. Maybe 5 foot tall.
And you are inside.
You are inside. And you created the sun that is greater than the earth, higher, bigger than the earth. And look at the planets and the galaxies and all these things, you created them, but you restrict yourself to a small location. Wow. So that you do exactly what you need to do. Listen to me. Would you love to be told by myself what your assignment and your calling is? You might like it, but are you going to follow it? Or you become philosophical. I don't know if I'll be able to do this way. Some pastors will tell them you should be in the rural area. They'll be like, no. I need, if you can send me to Rwanda. Do you understand? You know they have a calling, but they are refusing their assignment.